Have you ever felt the echo of a life that was almost here? A presence that touched your soul for a moment and then returned to silence. This quiet space of loss holds a profound question, not of what was lost, but of what was given. I invite you not to look for answers in the shadows of grief, but to walk a path toward a different understanding. A path where we ask, what is the journey of a soul that chooses a shorter path? Ancient wisdom teaches us that the soul's arrival is not a single moment, like striking a bell. It is a gradual weaving, a slow descent, like sunlight moving through deep water, bringing light to the form it will inhabit. The physical body is a vessel, being prepared, but the soul remains connected to its source, free especially in the earliest days. So, if the journey in that vessel is cut short, the soul is not lost or broken. It simply surfaces, having learned what it needed from the depths. The experience is never a waste. Imagine a river. Some rivers flow for thousands of miles to meet the ocean. Others flow for a short while before sinking into the earth, where they nourish an entire hidden ecosystem of roots and seeds. They do not fail to reach the sea. They choose a different purpose to give life from below. So it is with these souls. Theirs is not a journey of arrival, but a journey of offering. Their brief touch is the water that nourishes the garden of the family's heart in a hidden, powerful way. Let us explore the ways this offering unfolds. There is, first, the path of the guardian. In my tradition, we have stories of souls who speak from the silence. A wise man, in a state of deep sleep, once gave voice to a spirit who had departed from the womb. I am not gone, it told its mother. I am more alive than ever. This soul revealed things known only to the family. It described the father's hidden tears, a private moment of grief he had shared with no one. This was not a spirit that was lost. It was a spirit that had become a watcher, a guardian. Its purpose was not to live a full life, but to stay close, as a guiding light, preparing the way for its own return or for others. It transformed a brief connection into an eternal bond of protection. Then, there is the path of the teacher. Some souls arrive not to live, but to awaken. Their journey, no matter how short, is a lesson in love. A mother once hummed a tune she created in a quiet moment, a lullaby just for the growing life within her. Later, the spirit of that child communicated that it carried that melody with it into the spiritual realms. Its mission was not to be born, but to touch the mother's soul and open it to a love she had never known. The grief that follows such a loss is not a punishment. It is the labor pains of birthing your own spiritual gifts. The heart, broken open by sorrow, becomes a doorway for intuition, for healing, for a deeper connection to all of life. That brief presence is a sacred mission to awaken the gifts lying dormant within the parents. There is also the path of the builder. Sometimes souls work together. Imagine a spiritual family, a group of souls that have agreed to a shared purpose. Ancient records tell of a family who experienced 3 losses. In time, all 3 spirits spoke, explaining that they came as a team. We chose this path. One explained, to teach you that love transcends physical form. They were the preparation team, tilling the soil of their parents' hearts, making them wider and deeper. They were preparing the way for another soul, one with a great mission for the world. As they foretold, a child was later born to that couple, a child who grew up to become a healer of other children. The builders did not build their own house on earth. They built a foundation for something even greater. Finally, there is the path of the messenger. These souls come as students and teachers. For them, the womb is a sacred classroom. One spirit described its time in the body as a kind of graduate school, learning about human emotion. Every hope, every dream, every loving touch on the belly, in its purest form. They absorb this love and then carry it back to the spiritual realm. That love does not disappear. It becomes a lighthouse, a renewable source of energy. It is magnified and sent to comfort thousands of others who are grieving. Your love for one becomes a healing balm for countless many. Your pain, transformed, becomes a part of the world's healing. Do you see? These paths are all rivers flowing to the same ocean. The guardian, the teacher, the builder, the messenger. These are just names we give to the different shapes love can take. But do not become attached to these names. The map is not the territory. Your child is not a label. Your child is a soul, a point of light, whose journey had a perfect, sacred meaning. The heart of this teaching is this: nothing is ever truly lost. In this, there is a profound cooperation between destiny and free will. Souls may choose these short paths, but parents choose how to receive the gift. You are the alchemist. Your love and grief are the raw materials. With them, you can build a bridge of light, an eternal connection between your heart and the soul you love. Imagine a bridge of golden light. It built from your intention that you can walk across anytime you need to feel that presence. Your grief becomes the foundation for this everlasting bond. This journey, though marked by what seems to be absence, is an invitation to find a deeper presence. It is a mission, completed with courage and grace. The shortest journeys often hold the greatest meaning. I invite you now to take a quiet breath, to feel the strength in your own heart. Perhaps share the story of the love you feel. In doing so, you keep that light shining. May you find peace, like a calm lake that reflects the entire, endless sky. And may you know, in the stillness of your own soul, that love is a bond that time cannot break and death cannot end.